Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. Yes, indeed. Yes, we are live. We're at the loading screen, or similar. We're at the stream starting stream. Yes, we are. Stream elements in like Flynn there. Yes, indeed. Let us spread the good word that the stream is live. Yes, here we go. And we'll book face as well. Oh, I forgot to add the thing, didn't I? Yes, because Grace giveaway. Need to edit. There we go. That's better. Oh no. Dear me. Now it looks right. There we go. All this faffing around. Druxius, hey Carlos and everyone else. Skix, happy Friday. Have a great stream. Sea Dog. Arr. Need to amend. Yes, we do. I need to go and amend the amends. There we go. That's better. Right. First thing to do then. 21 reset and giveaway open. Ah, what you doing now? There you go, that's changed the title of the stream correctly. Right, okay. And let's go to the live screen. There we go, Druxius and Skix straight in there. Don't blame you. New nano. New flect. Yay. Oh, I can't cast it. Oh, I need to bump log and supply myself with some nano skill. Mathematica with a loot, please. It's all jolly good. Didn't they find out the spy balloon was a weather balloon? Oh my god, it's all kicking off. I thought they figured out it wasn't actually a spy balloon, but never mind. Oh dear. Yeah, a low altitude balloon. No one's gonna see that. Well, they kinda did. Right, okay, bump log time. Of all the dumb ideas, this was the dumbest. Can I mooch him yet? Why did you bother until it's 4 hour? 2:05 now. Infuses is good enough. Savik, welcome to the stream. What about Nanimade Shade? Yes, I know. Watched an old video circa from 2003 about the Shadowlands release. One of the then, you know, popular channels sort of thing. I don't know if they're still going, maybe. Going, oh, Anarchy Online's got a new expansion, and showed character creation, and the presenter talking over it was going, oh, look, you know, oh, there's a cool face. Animated Shade. I was like, noob! Of course they are. They don't play the game, do they? You know? So, yeah. All right, so let's get some pets on the go. Pet number 1. Loot, please. Lady Sky Cannon, welcome to the stream. Nil 7 Svensden. Loot, please. Welcome to the stream. Right, so we've now got enhanced subset. Is that the fastest one? Can't remember. Yeah, 155 and up. That's the one. Vulpoo, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. They went with a keeper. Yeah, I think they did, maybe. But yeah, they were just, you know, hey, but no, this character looks cool, kids. You know, hello, my fellow kids. It was a little bit, you know, just got Bob saved in Clan Panned Garden. Cool. Surprisingly central for missions and whatnot. Gonna be anarchists and walk on the grass. Faradotte, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. And good evening all. Indeed, absolutely. 2191. Nice. Good going. Straight forward, please. Ooh, Enigma farming. That'll be fun, they said. Yeah, I've released the Dead Space remake stream, but immediately it was like, yeah, it's pretty grim, this, isn't it? So, yeah, 18 and over. So, as soon as you do that on a video, I've noticed other people doing Let's Plays and theirs didn't get flagged as over 18. I don't know. Then again, one rule for the big guys, another rule for everyone else. We know it. Oh, cabin. Cabin at Broken Shores. Okay. Haven't had this daily for a long time. Right, I need some MA buffs as well, I think. Because obviously we don't natively have any. Yes, and if we see Space Quest tonight, it is his birthday, so you never know. Later. Yeah, it's Space Quest's actual birthday today. I've already said happy birthday to him. Don't at me. Had the bugs daily the other day. It's rats, but with aliens. Yeah, I know. That's very cool, that one. Feels like a rare one. It does, yeah. A Slayer droid transference, isn't that true? Vulpu, you are correct. Calginia, okay. We're giving you martial arts mastery. That one. Oh, I don't have the melee composite buffs. Do I not have the other crit buffs? I know I've got them on my paid MA. Oh well. I'm sure someone can oblige on an engineer or similar. Neurolower Twink Love Machines, a level 60 fixer. Is this somebody's twink? Let's have a look. Looks a bit twinky to me. Oh no, 75 per N. In 75 OFAB, nice. And whatnot. Following, oh, they're just hanging here. I don't know. Like, oh, that's your fixer. Cool. Look at the basic melee buffs while we think about it. Didn't bother in a read at the time. Composite, martial arts prowess, melee expertise, physical expertise. There we go. Your inventory is full. No! There we go. As long as the weapon is out of OE, I don't care. That'll do. Crit buff, that's what we need. Get a crit buff. Yeah, 400 to MA skill with the Slayer droid transference. Quite right, there it is. Multi-melee for 50 as well. Brawling, 50. Fast attack, 50. It's definitely a melee buff. More than... Yes, it morphs you. But it's most definitely a melee buff. Mark of Peril. Thank you very big. Right, broken shores for the alien daily. That sounds fun. At the cabin. This one can bug out quite a bit. And we need to get the crit scope from the Reck. We had assorted fun trying to get it before. Thank you, Big. So on to the fun times. I have to lose my transference buff so I can fly. And they're ridiculous. Flying car of can't see anywhere. Naughty List just ran over me. He's very clumsy droid, I'm afraid. And we've got some new followers from when we went Ivan Online, that's cool. Sheepdog followed you. Or Sheep's dog followed you, and new Haven't 86 followed. That's cool. Thank you for the follows if you see this VOD or whatever. And away we go, having the fun. And the wonderful music. Of course, the wonderful music. Oh, am I weak? Am I away? Oh, because I don't have 400 MA skill. Because I'm not in Slayer Droid form. Watch it un-OE in but a moment. I'm keeping my fixer at 60. Nice. I love your streams. Come join us and win a grace. Alright, naughty list. Have a trim. Speaking of having a trim, I need to get my hair sorted. There we go, and once again, nobody down here, which is good, otherwise it can bug out a bit. Alright, in we go. You make a temple twink with the fixer. They can be quite good in the temple. Yes, they can. Can be bloody useful as well. And you need to farm gear for other toons. First time I got this, I kept trying to get inside the cabin. Didn't quite get what was going on. It's all good. No naughty list. Have a taunt box. And doggo. Have a siphon. Zara Eve, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Kaz, welcome to the stream. I think we're killing them fast enough. We're not getting doubled up on spawns at least, which is something. XP running, yes. Yes, we do. We rage at death. What? There's something on my monitor there. I can't read that. Nope. We rage. What's this one? We rage at death, where we created the presence until. What? Oh, I've picked up the wrong daily, haven't I? Oh, damn it. Never mind. Oh well. Daily reset button, please. Oh well, let's go and do the other daily. Nova Poke is following. Thank you for the follow. Damn. I hate that mission. I'm not doing it. Can't believe I clicked the wrong pig-in mission. God damn. Enigma Dogs. Where do we want to go then? Bliss, isn't it? Lit, please. There you go. Welcome to the stream. Good luck. There's another Nova. Bad Janet. Someone watched The Good Place. Just saying. Janet is awesome. If you've never seen The Good Place, watch it. It's a fantastic TV series. Really good fun. Ted Danson, very pretty lady. I can't think of her name right now. Great actor as well. But yeah, it's just, yeah, it's a good show. I watched it over lockdown. Really enjoyed it. Where are we going? We're going to... wine. Do you want some more wine? Kirsten Bell, that's her. Yeah, she's great. She's a knockout and a really good actor, you know? I mean, granted, you probably, if you if you like girls, you're probably going to notice she's a knockout first. Just saying. Once again, we have to switch buffs. Yeah, she's really good. She's very funny as well. I've watched her in a lot of interviews and stuff, and she's just really funny. She did about 7 appearances on the Late Late Show when the expat Scottish guy used to run it, and he was great. He's so much better than so many others. He really gets a rapport going with every guest that he has on, and women love him. You can see it. They just love the way he is, and he is a bit tall, dark, and handsome. He just is. We gotta be truthful about it. He just kind of is, and then of course the Scottish accent or whatever, and yeah. And I think his most endearing quality, he hates me. Hawk, it entered you, Craig Ferguson. Yeah, he's so much more. He's the kind of person I'd talk to and enjoy their company immediately. Just such a relaxed, natural person. Next to Johnny Carson. Yeah, I just found him immediately likable. He's just very likable in himself, and he is charming. And a lot of, some women who are considered the most beautiful actresses in the world, oh, they love him. You can see it in their eyes, the way they talk to him, etc. They're just like, you're pretty hot. You can see it the way they are with him. They're just like immediately, like they forget they're on a show almost. It's really cool to watch. Who did he get replaced with? Was it that James Corden or some other dick? Because Corden is just shit. I'm sorry, but he is. He's awful. He just feels completely fake. Thinks so much more of himself than he has any right to. I can't stand him. You know, he does this carpool karaoke with some of the best singers and songwriters in the world, and he sings over them. And I'm like, shut up, man. You've got like a mediocre voice, and you're singing over one of the best singers in the world. Shut up. Just, you know, Goebbels, welcome to the stream. Or Gibellis, sorry. Nanocrea sounds good. Goodbye. Okay. We move onward again. Oh, he tried to have a go at Patrick Stewart, yeah. And then they did a kiss and make up video afterwards, but I think that was Patrick Stewart being kind because he realised, and I think Corden did as well, he probably just ruined his reputation doing that. But he is an annoying prick. He just is. There's just nothing likeable about him for me. There's no redeeming quality to him. Wait a minute. I thought so. I can hear things in the background. I can hear the other client running. Which completely doesn't affect the frame rate. Nuts. Oh, I love my new system. I'm trying to, you know, like, tell off Patrick Stewart. Really? Really, Corden? You think it's your place to do that? Really? You talentless hack. Fuck. It's just, it beggars belief to me. I don't know, why is he on TV? Why do, you know... Do the executives think he's funny or something? You know, I don't get it. Why they would want... Surely does he get good numbers or something? Do people, you know, watch him? Graham Norton. Graham Norton is brilliant. Gets the guests... Brings on the guests. Gets them drunk in the green room beforehand. Gets them to be themselves on camera. He's brilliant with them. Yeah, Graham Norton is fantastic. Yeah, and the conversations are very real as well. It doesn't feel forced at all with him. I zap you with my zappy thing. Follow me. But first I give you buffs. Oh, target must be human. You can't buff him with the pet buffs. That's a shame. I seize a ball. Come here. Come here, ball. Yeah, Graham Norton, brilliant. Always has been. He's probably one of the best interviewers on British telly that has multiple guests on a couch at the same time. There's very little to touch how good he actually is. And he doesn't even look like he's trying. That's the secret with him. It doesn't even look like he's trying. He just looks like someone having a few friends round or something and just chatting to them, you know? And he's relatable and likable, you know? I mean, you get those two things and you're kind of on a winner, really. I've seen him interview all kinds of people, and they all just warm to him. He just gets them to open up and have fun, you know. The swamp wargs are watching. It's the only reason you watched the Eurovision. Yeah, I remember the days when Terry Wogan used to do it. He was pretty funny on it as well. But yeah, I mean, I haven't watched the Eurovision since Lordy were on it, I think, was the last one I ever watched. And it was just I wanted to have a heavy metal act to win, you know? that was my whole shtick. Was, no, I want a heavy metal band to win this, you know. Alright, Doja hunting penumbra. Oh, how we love it. Oh, we could try for a scope again. That might be an idea, actually. $195 to use this nano. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to the Reck and try and get that thingy. Pop that in there. Yeah, no, he's good, Graham Norton. I can remember his first couple of shows he was on and stuff, and thought, this guy's really good, you know. He's easy to watch, you know, he's interesting, he's funny. He's actually funny, you know. And like, he's quite well informed and up to date on, you know, what's down with the kids. And it's quite fun to watch him sort of try and explain it to older generation guests who are like, what? You know, I don't know what this is. And then he's sort of explaining it to them, and the way he does it isn't unkind. It's fun, you know. He explains it to them on their own terms, and quite often their reaction is, "Oh, okay." if that's the thing. Yes, we are running across the Reck because, well, why not? No, I remember him explaining to Judi Dench that her name had become synonymous with "that's so Dench." You know, it'd become its own thing. And she was like, "Oh, well, I'm very flattered." You know, she was really nice about it. You remember, you know, she's like grandma's age, you know, old lady now, Judi Dench. You know, and she's lovely. And she's very good at what she does, and she's very personable. Another one of those sort of people. Catch up, pets. We got mobs to kill and bloody scopes to try and get. He said. Kill the mobs. It'll be fun, they said. Right, a bit of re-trimming. Yeah, I think that's one of the big things. If you're not personable, if you're not a nice person, it's really hard for people to watch it, you know? There was like a thing with James Corden. He'd been really rude to a server in a restaurant or something, and the restaurant had barred him. And Britain was going, "Oh, look at that, second kill. We have the experimental thing. Perception from 800. Ooh, gonna need buffs." Yeah, we're definitely gonna need a bit of help with that, but we've got the scope, which is +5. That's kind of cool. Can Advi still buff perception? Can't even remember now. I think they can, can't they? Or is it self? I can't. Oh, it's like dog morph and yeah. How's it work again now? They changed everything. And fixers can. Okay. Oh, that's not confusing. Alright, frenzy for hiding. No. Aim shot. See, I played old school Advi and none of this shit worked the way it does now. See, all these completely different morphs are now all grouped in subgroups. It's just what they did with Advi was just a complete mess. Maz, no. Debuffs, no. See, these used to be a bloody mess. It's just... We've changed everything and made it worse. Have fun, everyone. Thanks. I can buff 600 with a single buff plus aura. Yeah, I know. It used to just be the Advi had to be morphed and then they could just buff your perception. I think you had to be morphed as well. But it was just a simple buff. A perception buff line. You know, 1 through 6 perception buffs. With sensible names, etc. And then they just fucked it all up. How much init do we lose with this then? Only 100. That's not bad actually for a scope that high. What's the fixer one? Blood makes noise or something like that? That's easier to figure out. Perception for 240. We have 307, so we'd be 60 short. Yeah, I need the Adri one. Biz till late 20... really? Okay. See, I can't give myself a... I can't bump log and give myself an aura. Why did they have to change Advi? Well, they're overpowered in PvP. Yeah, but they were fine in PVM. What's the minimum level to join Hodor raid? I think it's 180. So you can do the alien playfields. I think, anyway. Can log an Advi if you need. I would appreciate it. A clan Advi or other. Actually, while you're doing that, I'm going to get a drink. But I appreciate you, Kaz. Thank you very big. Cuz, you hero. George Glass, welcome to the stream. So, I've got to drop morph, have I? And join team. And I've got to spend IP on melee and it. Ugh! Worth it. It had none in there already. There we go. This should go straight on. Spine is meant to be 800! What? 800? I thought it said 600. Oh, good God. 800? Really? I haven't got any IP to raise it any further. Oh, I'm a clever boy. Thanks, Kaz. In which case, I think the only thing that'll raise it up there is going to be what? Do they stack, do they? Do they stack? They don't stack, okay. Yeah, it's going to be Solly Shadow Breed, isn't it? Appreciate it though, Kaz. I think I've got it on my Advi. I can't remember though. Because I don't really log him in and play him much these days, so... Yeah, I think it is the only way that's going on. Otherwise I've got to spend a stack of IP. Lycanthrope Dexterity. Yeah, I didn't think they'd stacked. I don't remember the old buff stacking anyway. I think the Shadow Breed does though, doesn't it? Not even sure, now I think. Beautiful. Who's this? Yaldi. Excuse me. Where's your Solly with the Shadow Breed? Oh, is this them? In the Christmas bikini? Robos keep getting the 240. We just tried with the Advi 600 or whatever buff. It wasn't enough. Recruit, make sure I get it. Because of the level difference. I'm ready, because if you're not ready, it's hours. Yoink! And... lock item. Thanks, very big. Yeah, that buff gives you... I'll show you now. There you go, I've got... 1055, yay! They don't stack, just tried it. Kex, the Adviora stacks with the fix Advi buff, in case you didn't grab that. They don't stack, I just tried it. Slight difference of opinion in the chat. Thanks big, everyone. Right, back to Slayer mode. Apparently, yeah. I can't remember them stacking, being honest. And once the perception goes down, it doesn't OE, which is nice. Lose any of the stat bonuses. Right, okay, so... Report to the agency, you have completed today's assignment. Okay, we will. Then, I don't know, might do a bit more Scheol quests. I need a Penumbra Doja as well. And that can take forever. It varies so much. One day it's like, yay! Next day is like, ugh. Mission complete, sir. Goodbye. I think I was saved in Scheol as well. I think I did because we were doing the quest there, weren't we? I think I pre-farmed the parts I need for most of it. Pen is bad for doges. Yeah, I always have the worst experience there, especially after 200. They should lower the requirement on the, you know, the one for Inferno. They instead of 205, that should be 200, and then raise the Penumbra one from 160 to 180, and stop it at 200 or something like that. Because when you're there hunting at 204, everything is grey and runs away from you, and it's a complete pain in the arse. What was on there? Searching for the unknown. Dr. Hestia. Oh, we got a hand in for Dr. Hestia. We want the Highlands. We'll go hand this in. Yeah, first time I went for one, it was actually quite easy. I was surprised. We did get a Doja quite quickly, and then the second time we were there for like 30 minutes. What you need to do is fix Scheol lighting time of day to 12 noon. Because it actually looks pretty cool at 12 noon, but any other time of the day, it's just everything's in shadow and gloomy. It's horrible. And it takes away from when you go to the lower parts of Scheol and go, well, it's as gloomy here as it is up top. You know, like here, we've had to come all the way here. Because the sun disappears behind this cliff range, and then like, the whole of Scheol is just miserably gloomy and grey. Back to work, says something ambiguous. Thank you very big, sir. Much appreciated. I just don't want to say I'm right here, but... Okay. Apparently. Proofs. It was this mirror thing she wanted, wasn't it? So we actually got one of the shrinking nanos, the lower one. And good evening, by the way. Indeed, Kex. Always good evening when you're around. Take the burial stone to the other turd on the other side of the map. Okay. We just wait the 1 minute on the beacon. rather than run all the way there. Then you look for evidence. There's an cemetery here in Scheol. You found a cracked stone burial urn. Back to her. She told you to take it to Dr. Darnell, who's the one with the Yutto stood next to her on the funny little island, isn't it? I seem to remember. The Fixer and Abri single buff is what we were talking about. They don't stack. Okay. So what are we looking at on this picture then? That's the aura, and then Eagle Eye. So I don't know. Yeah, the Fixer one, the blood makes noise, doesn't stack. Eagle Eye is what I remember being the buff. But yeah. Right, we go talk to Darnell. Can I move, please? Thank you. Everyone loves all the back and forth on these quests. Yes, they do. Lies. Why are we doing this? We're doing it for the XP. And, of course, the Shrinking Nano. Shrinking Nano is important, everyone. Just saying, if you're an Engie and you've not done these... Okay, so told me to bring you this burial stone. Just so you can send me back to her in a minute. What can you tell me about their religion? And other strange questions to ask. Tell me the gardens. Oh, she tells you to go into a garden, didn't she? Yeah. Right, we picked one of those up, didn't we? The old insignia. I have an ancient insignia for you. Yay, for not much XP, actually. Right, goodbye. If you have a thirst for knowledge. Close chat. Open chat again. Anonymous is gifting 2 tier 1 subs to Kalos 2's community. They gifted a tier 1 sub to Something Ambiguous and Cochin 3. Thank you very much for the gifted subs. Much appreciated. Learn about the gardens. Right. Excelsior, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How's the game going for you? It's going good. Going very, very good indeed. We're on our MA engineer. The best kind. As chat decided, nope, they're going to be MA just for something different. I mean, it kind of is built into the game to be able to do it, so. There we go, discovered one statue. And then up here, click on the other statue, then enter the garden, then click on an NPC inside the garden. Yes, and if you received a gifted sub, do not forget to thank the person that gifted it to you. Talk to conserver blah blah blah, who is inside the garden. At least it gives you the insignia to get in there. B-Tide, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How the devil are you? Yes, happy Fridays. Except that I'm up for work in the morning, so... Return to Darnell. No, we're not talking to him. We're not doing the key quest on this Toon. Nope. I haven't had to fight anything yet, so... I've got the other part of the Zan quest for this area as well, so... I should get on with some of that, although I hate the catacombs part. Because I just don't like the catacombs. It's simple as that, basically. So, you know... When that celebration sound comes up, it makes me feel like magic. It does, yeah. Yeah, the ding sound or the mission complete sound. They really nailed it with that. Apologies for the gloom. We're in Scheol. It's just gloomy, basically. Everywhere you go. And I complained about the lighting and people were saying things like, just get a beacon of never-ending light is all you need. What, to light the entire environment? I don't think so, mate. It might illuminate 20 foot around you, but that's about it. Thanks for the input, but that's not what I'm complaining about. I'm saying the lighting is just constantly gloomy and gloom and doom. It's horrible. Unwelcoming. I get if that's what they were going for, okay, but, you know. Okay. More about the rituals. Yay, more XP. Okay, now she wants an artifact. Can't remember what she actually needs. Ancient rituals. Find Dr. Hestia. Okay. Again. We know where Dr. Hestia is. We've been back and forth to Dr. Hestia 4 times, and you've sent us 3 of them. Yes, I like to complain about Scheol quests. Just saying. Be tied with a loot, please. Good luck. 13 entries total so far. Mind you, I've done a lot with these quests at like level 120-ish. Just to get to 130 so I can go to Adonis and get the Adonis brain immediately. Of course, you're always over level for that brain when you do get it. I think it's got a level 132 requirement. By the time you get it, you've done the quests. You're like level, more than that, because you got into Adonis at 130. It depends. I mean, maybe you did the progression quest instead, but... And with the location and details, I shall find the artifact. And it's the same mission location we went to earlier. Could we run there in 2 minutes, or are we better off just waiting for the beacon and going that way? Probably. You got all these mountains to negotiate, navigate, bit of both. It's funny how a seasoned player can level 160 to 170 kite hill, 170 to 20 AFK information. Yeah, if you want to do that, yeah. I don't find that very interesting, so I don't. There's nothing against people doing that. I get it. You've only got X number of hours you can be at the computer playing the game, then sure, why not? Just not for me, basically. You do you, as the saying goes. I'd rather play the character. That's the fun of the game for me, so... AFK stuff is never really kind of been my jam. I don't hate on people for doing it, because most of the people that do it are very experienced players who are working on a new character and just want to get them to a level they want them at, and then build on them, So it makes sense for them to do that, But for me, I prefer to play them, especially if I'm trying a different play style out, because the way I tend to learn different play styles is by playing them. I mean, I know how to go pew pew with a pistol. That's if I was making a trade skill only Engie, I might even consider doing that. Just power level them that way, and then just IP spend them later, kind of thing. But I would probably want to play them as well, Need to pre-farm the old garden key and book when near the temple bog. Do you mean this book of Roach and wherever that key disappeared to insignia that we just handed? We did it the other day. I know. Do the pre-farming. Save the legwork later. I farmed that when I was farming the book. But yeah, you are right, Wolpoo. But yes, we has done it. Mirador. Caxor is gifting 3 tier 1 subs to the community. Thank you, Cax. Tier 1 sub to Savik, to Fix Us, and to Bridge a Schism. Thank you for the 3 gifted subs. If you received a gifted sub, please remember to thank the person that gifted it to you. Much appreciated. I think Savik's gone oath. Yeah, I think she has. Savik has a sensible bedtime and sticks to it. So, there you go. Right, this is a find item and run back out again mission. Everything around here is now greyed out, I think. Yeah. Of course she has, because Savik is the boss. Yeah, kinda. That's basically the deal there. What time is the prize being drawn? Do I need to be present? It'll be later than 30 minutes, sir. But as I told you to come on, if you win, I will hold it for you. Normally, and because you came into game and said you came on the stream because I invited you here, it would seem unfair otherwise. So if you do win, yes, I will hold it for you and let you know. But normally I do it right at the end of the stream, which is about an hour and a half away, approximately. If you win and then lose, tell wifey she owes you $17 for the crates. Yeah. Damn you, wifey, you cost me $17. You're paying for the dessert. I don't know how many entries there are. It's 13, 14, something like that in a minute. Okay, let's have a look. Tracks. I hate it when we get a spaghetti room in a find item mission. Hello from Canada, by the way. It's minus 44 Fahrenheit. What's if it was centigrade? Jesus, that's a deep freeze. That's a dangerous cold. That is Celsius. Oh, minus 44. I know there's an Arctic air pocket over Canada. Oh, my mic's gone quiet. Hang on. Ah, there we go. Yeah, sometimes this DBX unit suddenly goes into like a sleep mode or something. It's weird. You just have to switch it off and back on again and it's okay again. Aha, found the thingam. A scepter. Just wait for the beacon now. Yeah, it's okay. It just does it sometimes. I can tell because I can hear myself through the headphones and it just suddenly looks, you know, I can hear that it's suddenly quieter. Just kidding, get wifey into game. I challenge you. Yeah, minus 44 is damn dangerous weather. I've walked into a deep freeze that was minus like 30 or something, and you could feel the frost in your nostrils, you know, just breathing. Damn dangerous. That was a walk-in freezer. That wasn't the wind blowing on you or something, which is like way, way worse. Wind chill will... Yeah, that'll give you frostbite. Car didn't like going to work this morning, I bet. Jeez, you must have to stack up on antifreeze and everything in your coolant and in your screen washers. You need some pretty potent stuff to run at those temperatures. What temperature do you start wearing your jacket? -20. I usually wear a jacket if there's any chance of precipitation, so... T-shirt, if it's 10 degrees Celsius, that's it, T-shirt. Maybe a light jacket in case it rains or something, but... -1, I'm a wimp. You don't know. I mean, if you live in an area where, okay, right, this morning it's this temperature, it could drop 8 degrees during the course of the day, and then you've got no coat, you know. So wintertime, I usually walk around with a coat. You know, just don't always actually wear it though. But I always kind of have one there, you know, be prepared and all that kind of stuff. Dr. Hestia again. Yeah, as we get below 0, it depends what kind of cold it is. If it's a dry cold, I don't really feel it. If it's a damp cold, then yeah, you feel it a lot more. Same with higher temperatures as well. When it's damp, you really feel them because the efficiency of your sweating is drastically reduced. That's how saunas work. Obviously higher temperatures. Right, so Ancient Rituals Part 2. 1 minute cooldown, we'll just wait for it. Because we couldn't run there in 1 minute, so there's no point. Siberia, they make a fire under the car to start it. You should try after watching a tutorial. They used to do that in Britain when we had colder winters. With, you know, big diesels. They used to get a shovel with burning coals on it and put it underneath the fuel tank, because the diesel would have just turned to a gel. Once it's moving and sloshing around and near the exhaust, it's all right. It stays, you know, not frozen. But yeah, it used to gel, the diesel. Yeah, you got to be sensible. You got to protect yourself, you know. The bit I'm really not looking forward to is kill the crocs, kill the centimere, because they've got all kinds of debuffs and stuff. That's why Germany couldn't... Well, Germany just spread itself too thin, and the Russians made a deal with them that they knew they weren't going to keep. Stalin wasn't stupid. There's numerous documentaries about that stage of World War II where earlier on, before, you know, it really got going, before the invasion of Poland, Russia had already made a deal with Hitler, and I think it was Stalin anyway, was kind of like, no way we sticking to this. So, you know, they knew not to trust the guy. So yeah, they were kind of ready for it. And of course, they attacked in winter. Well, Russia's kind of taken over more and more territory since the 16th century. It was quite small, and it just keeps invading other parts surrounding the area and going, oh, you're part of Russia now. There you go. And, you know, the culture and people, as you travel further away from actual original Russia, is so drastically different, you know. But Genghis Khan, yeah, aren't we, like, most of us related to him? He had so many children or something. Is partially at least related to him or something. Right, where are we going? Ancient Rituals, we want... Halls of Scheol is the nearest. We should be able to do the Catacombs portion at this level, really. But... we'll see. Some of those named mobs in the Catacombs are pretty mean. After Genghis Khan, nobody's beaten Russia. No, I know. But, you know, those were battles fought on horseback and, you know, no gunpowder and very different kind of battles. Can't believe how mean Genghis Khan was to people. Yep. No one told him no. Moss-covered doohickey. Right. And the Great Mother who's grey. Yeah, if there is a god, I'm willing to bet he had nothing to do with Genghis Khan's afterlife. He was being dealt with by a completely different department. Not the one you want to find yourself in. Right, we're not interested in the Marlies, they're not part of the quest. Okay, so we're going back to Hestia, I think. Yeah, he was pretty damn evil. Objectively evil by any standards, even in his own time, you know. But he was a very successful kind of war general kind of thing. But they were fighting on horseback with swords and spears, and you know, would he be successful today? I don't know. With tanks and air to air and air to ground, ground to air, naval. I don't know. Fun times were had by none, pretty much, yeah. Unless, you know, you actually... Maybe Genghis Khan's the only person that had any fun with it, you know. Nobody else. I suspect even if his own men were kind of like, wow. Some of it, you know. Like, what the hell? You know. Rather than running all the way to Hestia, we are, of course, using Beacon, because Beacon is faster. Poof. Beacon time. Five-minute beacon, yeah, the insurance recall beacon is just quality of life, really. It just makes everything so much better. If you can only afford one beacon, get this one before you get any of the others. I mean, the Rubicar recall one is pretty useful. Shadowlands one, well, you've got the key anyway, so to be able to use it, otherwise it doesn't do much. So, you know. Pay your Veteran points and take your choice, or spend the Funcom points and get it that way. I can always get it via the vet store, so... Which is, you know, definitely a thing worth having. I wish they'd have kept that system, but it did mean that, obviously, players have been in-game for a long time, had subscribed for a long time, had a lot more clout at the Veteran store. But, you know, there's stuff on the Funcom store in-game that you can't get in the Veteran store anyway, so some of it's quite good. Not exactly what sure, but blah 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 blah. I think this is the last stage of this quest other than the bits, isn't it? Vet points matter, yeah. Basically. Take it to Darnell. Okay. I think that's it. Let's look up the quest line. I've got the 3 items part as well from the thieving spirits. Yeah, so we've already had this one, lesser miniaturization. No, she does Pet Hunt, then Ancient Urns, then Vineyard 4, then Delivery, and then Thieving Spirits at the end. I think I picked up the eye, I'm not sure. And if I did, I don't know what I did with it. Probably have to farm it again, and then I'll find it, pick it up, and it'll say, you already have this unique item. And I'll go, oh, where? Right, waiting on the insurance recall beacon once again. There you go, loot please. It's in the stream title, or it should be. Hashtag LUT please to answer. To enter. Answer. Enter. KP Alexander, welcome to the stream. There you go. We're doing the quests that everybody loves. the Scheol quests. I spend too much time with the AO bots. Yeah, I may even change it, but Darnell, we want clutching light, don't we? Silly boy, welcome to the stream. Good luck with your entry as well. Many hellos, indeed. We got 16 total entries. Those are good odds. And obviously, tomorrow we've got the alien event, which will be cool. Space Quest told me it's in 3 new locations we've never done before, so should be fun. Cool music in this area. Super chill. Right, show you the scepter. Mo XP. Do we do a pet hunt or something, do we? Right. Go kill some canine mobs nearby. And the quest line almost makes you want to do the Scheol key quest. No. It's one of the buggiest. And the Sanctuary one is very buggy. Funny thought, what if the leveling sound happened whenever a male character opens a chat with a female character? I guess you could do that. Oh, still in team. Did not need to be. I don't think it doesn't affect reward XP anyway. Where am I going? Where are the doggos? Great. I need to cast my blocker. Oh, you broke my cast. I hate you. It's all on me. Even though the pet's hitting them like 3 times harder. Yeah, cast it eventually. Yeah, I always assumed everyone playing was a guy. Especially when there were a solitary female in a bikini asking for credits. Like, yeah, right. Fooling no one, sir. Deformed Genie is now following. Thank you for the follow. Right, now I can kill the mobs we came here to get. Loot, please. "17 entries. Who's gonna win?" Can't remember how many of these we got to do, but one more, I think. Alright, we'll leave the others to their own devices. Form Genie, subscribe to Tier 1. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Right, so back to Darnell. So yeah, the odds are quite good at the minute. 17 to 1. Not bad. What do you get in the lotto? Like, I don't know. How many billions to 1 is it? So Loxy, welcome to the stream. How the devil are you? Hope this is a big XP reward as well. Probably won't be. I mean, finding that porthole down there for the first time as a means to get to this little island we could all see. It's quite cool. If I win this grace, I'm quitting my job. Don't do that. That would be foolish, sir. Yeah, if it was actual real life billions, you'd probably be okay doing that. No one likes a quitter. I would immediately. I got the thing for you. There we go. Yay, another level. Is this the part where she wants me to go back to Hestia and we do the urn or something? I can't remember. K Chili. Man, I miss this game. No reason to. You can play it. You can play it on the most potatoes. The most potato computer in the world can play it, so. No, that's it. No other. It doesn't. I've tried so many and none of them have the same fun of twinking gear on that's above your level and makes your Toon feel like super overpowered. No other game, no other MMO has it, at least. I think there's a cycle you can use in Skyrim and games like that whereby without using cheat codes, you can keep stacking up enchantments and armor making and reforging weapons, etc. That you can just end up with like ridiculous stats. I've done it on a Skyrim character, but I do have a mod that allows you to put multiple enchantments on, like any amount that you want. So I put every damage enchantment on a single bow. And then whatever you hit pretty much dies instantly. It's funny. Literally played every single MMO. And I think AO overall is one of the best. It is. It's one of the most underrated, undersung games ever made. It is such a great game. And yet, you know. Everyone plays WoW, you know, and it's like, well, horses for courses. No one does progression and character development so well. I don't think they do, no. I do not think they do. AO is misunderstood. I think it is. People go, oh, it's RuneScape in space. No. I know they came out the same year, but no. Just no. You are wrong. Right, there's an urn somewhere around here. Where are you, urn? Ah, there it is. Has the urn. Return to Dr. Darnell with the urn. Okay. As we're not getting aggroed by the kinetic aggressors, we'll just wait for the beacon. It is the simplest way. Yeah, that's another good beacon, is the damage one. It's got a long cooldown, like 30 minutes, but, you know, it takes you straight back to the mission agency, so what the hell. Need to updo some more evades. Why not? Oof. Biggest problem with AO is how few teams you can get for content. I don't know. I always seem to find them. I think the most overpowered thing in the game, truthfully, is friends. That's the most overpowered thing in the game. Ozmotik. The game feels extremely rewarding to play. Twinking on high-level gear on feels super good, whereas WoW, for example, getting a drop feels okay, but it ends there. Yeah. Sota is exactly the same. You'd get the drops and go, yay! Job done. That's it. It ends there, you know? Whereas the twinking can feel rewarding for level after level after level and encounter after encounter. Yeah, everybody seems to be more than prepared to help someone. It's when people try and fight against the grain that they'll come up against friction. I can remember one guy was determined that they were going to use their basic weapon and keep upgrading it, and was saying it doesn't work like that. It's the reverse. You in fact get a weapon way above you and work towards getting it on before you normally might think you could. No, I don't want to play that way. Well, that's how the game works. Yes, well, it's not how I want to play it. Well, okay, dude. Have fun. You know, there's not a lot you can tell someone like that. You know. Well, the wife is looking all pretty. It's time to go. See you guys and gals soon, and best of luck on the draw. Indeed, and if you win, like I say, I'll hold it for you, seeing as I invited you to the stream at the beginning. So, yeah. We got seconds left on the beacon. Back to Darnell, and then the joy that is the bloody catacombs. You know I love them, really. Yeah, the raiding in Sota was good, but basically Sota is a World of Warcraft clone, effectively. Is what I've been told by a lot of people that play both, is, yeah, it's basically just a clone of WoW, reskinned in Star Wars. But the single-player story mode in Sota is excellent. It's really good. So it's, you know, you pay your money, you take your choice. It's one of those, isn't it? Beacon is clear and ready. Time to go. Yeah, Imperial Agent was one of the best stories. I really enjoyed that. Right, Darnell, so clutching light. Double check, that's where we're going. Find the... bring it to Hestia for identification. We were right next to her. Never mind. The guide for Cthulhu 40-man raid of WoW Vanilla is nuts. Yeah, I can imagine, yeah. I mean, I can imagine the fun of that kind of raiding is figuring it out for me. Once you know you can do it, it's just, you're just farming gear or drops or whatever it happens to be, you know? It's the having to figure it out, what mechanics to use and when to use them. That's what I really liked about the new Subway, was when we were raiding it to figure out how to beat it. That was the most fun I had in there. You know, so... Well, once we did that, it was like, okay, we know how to do it now, and it was just a case of staying on the ball and doing it the right thing at the right time. Method is the only big... I came back at 15 years, comes back easily like riding a bike. It does, actually, yeah, it's surprising. Especially if you start with a new character and just start playing the old, early basic game stuff. You suddenly start remembering a lot of the, you know, end game stuff as well. But yeah, after 18.7, the whole game changed quite a lot. Some classes became really good and a couple of classes became really crap. Just the way it is. Like, my favourite class was Advi, and they basically ruined it. They took every suggested nerf and implemented all of them. Ancient Urns, talk to Vineyard 4. That's the end of the quest, I think. Or the end of the main scientist quest. After which we can finish the Yutto's quest. the Zan quest for Scheol and get the other nano. Agents are still really good, yeah. I mean, it depends what you're trying to do, but yeah, agents are still very powerful. Keeper got a massive boost and became a lot more fun to play. Became a sort of sure and steady solo class to play, certainly. Advi's got a massive slap in the face and a complete rework, which nobody liked. MA's got a lot better at healing. Obviously, Advi's got a lot worse. So, yeah, you know, is what it is, I guess. Subway, yeah, DB Quest, Temple of the Three Winds, Pyramid of Home. They're much more inventive raids for people to figure out and do properly. I wish the Keeper buff times were shortened. What, the time to cast them? Used to be able to solo hecklers on my Advi before I quit. That's a kind of norm now for most other classes. Advi's still can, but it's a lot harder. And every other class can as well, so... It depends on your build, depends how much work you put into your character, how much gear they've got, things like that. But yeah, most people... I mean, I don't want to do raids on a character unless it can solo hecklers in Inferno or something. I'm like, it's not up to it. That's the downside with the internet. There's games with very detailed guides for everything, videos. In games like WoW, people require you to know everything before you try it. Yeah, exactly. It didn't really take forever. I was a melee Advi for 15 years before they nerfed Advis. You could just heal your way through it and be defensive and it was fine, you know. And then they completely nerfed all the heals. Was full-on hardcore addicted to this game back then. Woke up at 5 a.m, played till midnight or so, rinse and repeat every day for about 2 years. That is excessive. But yeah, it can suck you in like that. It did with me in the early days. I was on it all the time. Now, I literally play probably on the streams and maybe a little bit in between. But it's mainly recording stuff for content and whatnot than anything else, so. Yeah, you think, and when the servers are down, you're fidgeting. I don't know what to do with yourself. Yeah, that's when you know it's bad. Yeah, don't get into a game so bad that you've got nothing else to do that you can think of doing. That's not a good place to be. Remember Sharp Tony? Indeed, I do. Yeah, he quit. He says he deleted all his characters. You know, I don't know if he deleted all his videos or just took them all down or what he did, really. But they're all gone now, anyway. Which I think is a shame because a lot of them were fun, you know. And they're part of AO's history and that. Zora I knew when he was in Storm. Right, so that's most of the scientist quest done. Oh, Darnell, yeah. We'll take it back to Darnell for another step. Went to WoW with him. Yeah, WoW just never... I tried it when it released. Didn't like it. About a year after it was released, someone said, yeah, you can log into my, max level, completely decked out character. They're really good. That'll sell you on WoW. And I played it for about 30 minutes and went, I don't like it. I don't like the art style. I don't like... you know, the lack of skill system and the play style, and I just do not like it. And that was the end of it. I never looked back. You know, I was like, well, I know I don't like it, and I probably never ever will. It's like, you know, do you like banana milkshake? Oh, no. Oh, but do you like banana milkshake now? No. You know, it's like, you just don't like it. It's that simple. But banana's the most popular. Yeah, well, I don't like it. You know. Yeah, it just felt very, I don't know. I don't want to say cartoony, but that kind of is what it makes me think of. Kept expecting to see, I don't know, Scooby-Doo or, you know, Tom and Jerry or something. It just made me think of that. Like the whole thing of it, you know, all the buildings and the rocks and the monsters, and look at this Uber gear. You look like a cartoon character. You know, just, I don't know what to say, you know. It just didn't gel with me. I kind of like, you know, character models to look like something that could exist, you know. And I say that loosely because obviously there's a lot of things in games where you think, nah, there's no way. And there is in AO as well. There's no way they could walk on those spindly little legs and whatnot. But when it's your character that looks like that, that's when it becomes very hard. And that's a shame because it, you know, it ran well, it had a good game engine, etc. Now, I've got friends that swear by it and they love it, but I just didn't like the art style. You know, I'd look at it and go, no, I don't like it. You know, it's literally that simple. It's like guitars. Some people don't like pointy guitars, they call them, where the cutaways are more pronounced for, you know, for practical access and stuff. No, I don't like it. I don't like pointy guitars. They should be curvy. You know, it's a personal taste thing, that's all. I've identified the urn for you as best as I can. Here is urn. Yay, XP. Rift when it released in Lord of the Rings Online. Yeah, I've got that. I haven't played it since it launched, and like everyone was trying to be bloody Frodo or Bilbo or, you know. It's a bit like that with the Conan game. I tried it. Everyone's trying to be Conan. You can't all be Conan. Right, talk to Hestia again. We will. Can't all be. It's like, you know, it's like the fancy dress party and everyone, 3 people all turn up as the same character. We can't all be the Flash or whatever, you know. Can't all be Batman. Come on. Someone's got to be Robin. Sort of like that. You know, the games outside of AO that are like a, you know, open world RPG or science fiction games. Like I tried that Dead Space remake, ended up really loving it. And normally I would say, oh, I'm not really into horror games, but I really enjoyed it. Can't even play Eve because everyone thinks I'm a spy because I have no activity on my character from 2003. Hi, I'm a returning player. You know, don't believe you, you're a spy. Yeah, well, it's human nature, I guess. Excuse me. Coughing and spluttering at you all. Right, is this the last time with Hestia? After the judge's betrayal? I don't know the history of what is it, Eve? Is that the spaceship one? I don't know, you know. Yeah, I've never been... I think they look cool. I'm just... Yeah, they've never... You know. Take it to Dr. Jones. Which one's Dr. Jones? Where's the guide? Which where's Dr. Jones? Is he the one at the top there? Where it all started? Dr. Jones, and he wants the crusty ermite eye, doesn't he? As well. I dedicated. Got a guild once and they wanted me on probation for a year. I refused to have me join them for mining runs and stuff. Yeah. Well, Storm, you know, always had a month's probation. And it was a good idea as well. You know, people can be pretty nice for a week, but longer than that, it gets harder for them. So we'd find people that didn't quite work with everyone else, and we used to have like when you did join, there was like a poll would run in the background on you that you couldn't see on the forums, and people could be honest about whatever. And sometimes it would be genuine concern. They get a bit of a soapbox about this too often, or you know, just something that clashed with the other personalities in the guild. And it was difficult because at the time, you know, we'd have like 60 actives or whatever. Crusty ermite bit. Right, Dr. Jones then. And we don't need that thing. That's several years of my life to EVE Online. It's a life suck like no other. Yeah, it does sound like it. So, having been a bit overly keen on AO in the early days with my time, not so much anymore. I kind of like, I play it and, you know, I stream it, I know, but, you know, that's balanced against everything else. But yeah, I'm wary of games that have those sorts of requirements, you know, to succeed in them. It's like Warframe started off being quite casual and then ended up being very life-sucky grind, and unless you put your hand in your pocket with real money. And that's when I went, I'm out, which was about middle of 2018-ish. I just went, nah, I'm done. Uninstalled it, never played it since, not missed it really. And the grinding in that game is serious, monotonous grind as well. Other MMOs I played was similar to RTS, and we all left that to play EVE, and the game, it's called Mankind, it's very fun. Okay. Yeah, AO, you can be a casual or hardcore, and you can still play with both, you know. Any which way you like. Another loot please by Suloxy. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Read stories from EVE Online, like some of the heists and capers and espionage. Yeah, I can see that being interesting, yeah. I don't know what the judge's betrayal is. Was it a player that did something, let a lot of people down, or stuff like that? Or I don't know. I don't know what it means. You know, it's like... Mankind was like EVE. You could full universe. You could build cities on planets, get resources. You could build in space too. A lot of territory wars and stuff like EVE. Sad to see no one's done something like that since it shut down. Yeah. Hidden secrets, crusty hermites. Okay. Roger Iliand. Ahoy! And also, lit please. There you go. Late entry. Right. I found the nucleus you requested. I found it before I came here. So there you go. And then there's the handing in 3 ancient urn devices. And that's it. That's the end of the scientist quest, I think. Bobbylicious with a loot, please. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, talk to Frank Jobin. Okay. Poof. Beacon again. Have you found the stuff at Ergo yet? Yeah, the parts from the thieving spirits. Yeah, they're in my inventory just there. Mirador, I think it's called. Yeah. Chill garden music. Be nice to get 190 and then I can roll old Inferno mediums. Try power level very, very slowly. Not really power leveling at all. Technologist Frank Jobin. Currently doing old Inf medium solo missions for research. Yeah, they work. They're not hard. You can chill out, watch a stream, watch some video, watch TV even, you know, Netflix or something. And get 3 or 4 done a night and, yeah, you soon get your research done. Well, that's what I used to do when I was waiting for Mrs. Carlos 2 to finish work and I wasn't streaming. I was playing AO anyway. So... someone said, why don't you stream when you play? And I was like, that's a good plan. Yeah, we've got fast enough broadband now. Definitely have now. Got 100 meg, 120 up and 940 down. Called a 1 gig. It was cool because when I downloaded that Dead Space remake, it was like 35 gigabyte. Downloaded it in minutes, you know. Coming down at like 118 meg a second. It's just nuts. Okay. So that was all of it, and we got a ring, and we got some research done as well. Or was that a perk? Oh, perk, 180. Okay, cool. Gadgeteer, and can't do bio-shielding. More Gadgeteer then. Improved taunt box. 50 megabyte DSL here. That's what I used to... well, we used to have 80, and now, yeah, it's silly fast. I think I took a screenshot somewhere. I don't know. As I was downloading it. Yeah, there you go. And you can see that. That's just bonkers though, isn't it? 100 and... I never got up to 10 megabyte a second when we had an 80 meg. Well, that's it. There's no monopoly on broadband in the UK, so you get good broadband everywhere at reasonable prices now. Because they made it a utility rather than anything else. And that forced companies to not monopolise an area and charge what they want and not allow any other providers in that area. Because as soon as you do that, they make all the money and provide the shittest service possible. How stable has it been? 100%. Absolutely 100%. They put the route on the wall. The only thing that was a pain in the arse with these Aero things, the way to set them up is switch the router off, get your phone out, get them connected to each other, then switch the router on, and then connect them to the router. If you do it the way it tells you to do it, it doesn't work. To find out if you're going to get it, you want to go to the wholesaler, BT OpenReach. Yeah, you want to go to here. Like that. Put your postcode in. And it'll tell you which providers have it for you, if it's available, if the cable's been laid yet, where it's all up to, etc., etc. And, you know, we only got it this year, well, end of last year. They said in, like, the middle of June, they said, no, I found it. I saw one of the vans and they were working in a manhole. I said, hey, guys, just kind of ask you a question a second. Sorry, and I can see you're busy. And they were like, yeah, go ahead. And I was like, well, do you know if there's a link going from cab 20 to that? He says, yes, no, your town's, you know, the town I'm in. Said, oh, it's done. So I kept contacting my ISP saying, when are we getting it? And they were going, oh, you'll get an email as soon as it's available. And it was like October, I think. So it was like a couple of months later, but they said, well, you can now offer it you for this price, you know. And I was like, yep. But stability, better than DSL ever was. DSL, like, at least twice a week, it would go down at 1 o'clock in the morning. The route would be connected, but it just you wouldn't be able to link up. And then it was because they were doing updates on servers and stuff, and now it's just been on 100%, basically. I think it went off once for 20 minutes and then came back on. That was it. And that was the ISP just doing stuff, so. Kill Le Crocs. Oh, joy of joys. We'll try. But yeah, for quite a long time we couldn't get it. And the best you could get was 80 meg down, 20 meg up, which is good enough to stream with and not that bad. But yeah, the 940 down and 100 plus up is nuts. But the router they give you is a tiny little box on the wall. BT OpenReach fit it, right? If you're in the UK anyway. And it's got one Ethernet port on it. So get a Cat6 cable and a gigabit Ethernet switch. It can be a dumb switcher, it doesn't matter. You get one from like Argos for, I don't know, 30 quid. And then connect the first Eero to that, and then there's a port on the Eero. Take the Ethernet out of that Cat6 again, straight into the switcher, then plug anything else in. Just worked. That's how I'm connected to it from up here. And if nobody else is using it, it's fine. I'm used to fibre, 100, so now going to coax shit took bad. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, 940 down. I don't think anyone else is... Well, there's only me in the house, but I am streaming, but let's have a look. Do a live speed test. It won't be as good because I'm streaming, but... Yeah, it's lower. Quite a lot lower when streaming. There you go. So it's at 120 up. Ping's pretty nice. 5 milliseconds, pretty fast. Yeah, and... Oh. Yeah. It's linking me through to the main branch in Manchester, which is miles away. But yeah. So that's it, kind of, right now, but... Then again, I'm streaming, so I've got a stream open there, because on Stream Manager I can see my own stream, and then I've got, you know, everything else sucking up bandwidth as well. I don't think Mrs. Carlos PC is doing anything. Yeah, it's usually about 940-ish, it says. Which is what they say is the maximum you'll get with them. My ISP says, oh, the maximum you'll get is 940, and that's what we get, so I'm happy with that. And the little tiny strand of fibre they bring into the house, it's so small and delicate, and it is glass, so whatever you do, you know, don't break it, because it's going to cost you money to get it fixed. The Era Wi-Fi, though, yeah, you get like 600 meg on that. It's bloody good. Once you get it running, it's just a pain in the arse to get it up and running. It took me like 4 hours of fighting it. And then in the end, I went, I'm just going to figure this out my way. Switched off the router, got the Eros to connect to each other and share the network, and then connected it to the broadband router, and it all suddenly fired up and it was all working. So it works great now. But yeah, if they send those to you, yeah, set them up first. Right, Lacroix is... Okay, these are only green ads in here, so we can blitz them and whatnot. Yeah, it's definitely good enough. Like, you can be watching a 4K movie and it never buffers. You know, on whichever one you're going for, you know. Who's first? Lacroix. Oh no, it's dead end. Yeah. Text is a little bit over the line. So we've got to go up to the middle. Take a right and come back down again. Yeah, okay. Doing this at sub-level 130 is really hard. Mobs are like one-hitting you, you know? One-shotting you. Let's get rid of these. Bye, guys. Bye. Sometime, there you go. Goodbye. I love that. Okay, we'll kill you. The current provider is Stability. I've had more interrupts with this one than the first year. I've had like 10 years with your previous ones. Yeah. I use TalkTalk, and honestly, yeah, they've been fine. They're pretty good. I've got no first aid. That's not good. Naughty list, have a trim. Doggo, have a trim. Keep the trash off me. Am I hitting them quite hard now or something? Oof, yeah, I'm critting them. That's why they're aggroing me. Oh well. Oops. I think, what have we got, like 16% crit or something? With the buff and the HUD? Yeah, 16, yeah. Damn, we got another ad. Shoulders haven't put any on. I should put some IGOTs on. Imbued globes of charity. Should get some of those on, really. Oh no, Doggo's going to die. Nah. Straight for me. How much do the shoulders give? Can't remember now. I'm meant to block. That's the early one. I need a bigger blocker, I think. +2 apiece. Yeah, that's worth having. I've got them on the MA trader. I don't know if I've got any more though. Yeah, downloading games is fun again. Instead of going, oh, I want to play this game. Oh, it's going to take 7 hours to download. Thing of the past now. It's good for my lad on his Xbox as well. Oh, I've got a new game. Oh, there's an update. I think the people that have it worst is Australia, isn't it? Because it's a complete monopoly. So they give the absolute worst possible service. And expect you to pay the premium price for it. Because there's no competition. They can do whatever they want. As soon as you make it, as soon as you put it down as a utility, then anyone can compete in that area. And then suddenly they go, well, we can give you that same service, but for 1/10 of the price. So the competition in the market is good for the consumer. It always has been. As soon as you've got a monopoly, then it's very bad for the consumer. Just the way it is, you know? Let's try and lose some trash. Trash be gone. Yep, they're gone. So apparently is the boss. That's not good. Someone else doing this bloody quest today. Great, got an ad as well. Why did I not restock on first aids? I am a numpty. We need to blind them. Well, the blind's running, but the blind breaks as soon as there's aggro. See there, it's blinding the ads, but... Spam it on cooldown, really? Can't see it landing in the NCU, the one I'm fighting, but... Yeah, it runs for a couple of seconds, but that's it. It's staying on the other one. Evan Weeks, where are you? Sorry, just joined. I am in the catacombs. Scheol. Doing the Scheol Yuttos quest. I hate this bit, I really do. Yeah, the Scheol ones. You have to kill the name mobs in order. We got 2 more to do though, so... Get these 2 and then calling it a night, because... Yeah, up early tomorrow. And it is a great giveaway this evening. Anyone that joined recently. I know it says it in the title and how to enter, but sometimes people miss it. Okay, so the next dude we want is... Marseille. It's up near... Yeah, so... Down... I think. Yeah. I'm going to kill... If you do it the old way of killing all the mobs as you run along, it takes forever. There's another version of this quest stage if you do it earlier, which is a bit easier, I think. But it's collecting bits from in the dungeon. So you collect it, you're killing loads and loads of mobs, but at least they're quite easy mobs. Or easier mobs. So and so filled by the source or something. Saying goodbye to all the ads, or at least hoping to. Bye. Thanks for coming. It's quite a cool mob, really, if you look at him. How can he see where I am, though? He has no eyes. A lot of them have got some nasty debuffs as well. What's he put on here? Shameless Force. Damage buff. Doesn't say what it's actually doing though. Doggo! We will not lose you. Naughty list, nor you. Oh, you're around the corner, okay. Malanexes. With a loot, please. Good luck. 22 entries now. One more mob to kill. Really doesn't like Doggo. He's on me a bit there. Let's go for a bio cocoon. I'll refrain from entering, don't want to win twice in a row. Well, some people have. I think it was Kaz. Maybe. Was it Kaz that won twice in a week? Or was it Mahalik? I can't remember. I think 2 people have. It's RNG. It is what it is, you know. Why is the dog pet? It is basically just because it is, you know. Oh, there was an ad all along that I didn't spot. Okay. Yeah, the dog pet always is a bit of an aggro magnet. No real need to fight him. so we won't. Okay, next one. Human and Unix, where the hell's he? Be in the middle somewhere? He's... Jumux is all the way over there. I've got an email for something, not sure what. So I'm going to go down, round, back to the middle, straight, take a right, go up. No, that doesn't work now. We've got to go... How do I get to there? Down here. Only leads back into the main room. Is there a line there? I can't see. It's the brightness. No, we can go that way. Okay. So back to the middle bit. Map is so awesome for in here. Because you can't always see a dead end till you're on top of it with 20 mobs running behind you. Not a good place to be. Mech dogs with no HP. They do have lower HP than your pet. I think you can trim them for more HP, but not a lot more. Not like you can with the main pet. They're an add-on pet, really. That's the thing. Roger Ilian, man, I have to run off. Thanks for the stream. Have a great weekend, guys. Thank you, Roger Ilian. Good to see you as always. And don't sweat it, dude. We all got to do what we got to do. Awkward pillar is awkward. The perfect crime. If the blind was permanent, it'd be overpowered. It's quite a drastic debuff. Good for ads, though. It's such a massive quest line, though, the two in Scheol at any level. Mind you, they're a lot faster at if you save them until you're 220, just so you can finish off research. They're not terrible. But we want to XP, right? Move on to level. Right, there we go. We got all the bits. Beacon time, and then I'll check that email in the garden. Return to the one who is the same. We want Highlands. Yeah, the doggo pet's like Carlita when you get her on crack. She's like, whoa, hang on. Why are you getting all the aggro? And then you get Carlo and go, oh, right. Carlo is the bomb, though. The one who is the same. Right, I've been in that horrible I forgot to check the mail, I know. I'll check it on Rubicar. Right, so you want all this trash. Zara Eve, see you tomorrow. I'm going to do the draw in about 5 minutes. Who do I speak to? Right, there you go. And the next bit is go spawn the temple boss and kill him. So I'm going to leave it there. And I'm going to log here to the Toon with the Graces. So, here we go. Last chance to enter now. Last chance. You've been on the fence about whether you should enter. Now is the time to decide. Okay, here we go, everyone. Good luck to all entries. Right, that was the last one. Here we go. Here we go. Ozmotik was drawn from the giveaway. Is following. Is Ozmotik in the stream? I haven't noticed them chatting much. Ozmotik is in the stream. Congratulations. Oh, dang. Oh, dang is right. Get your buy order up on GMI. So put up a buy order for like 1 cred or whatever. But make sure we know the exact name of the character. And that we know exactly how much for. Will be Volkside. I think Twinked Love Machines are having a party. Just guessing there. Could be. Right, let me know when you've done your buy order. And I will sell you a grace to that buy order for very, very little. Ugh. Mathematica, good night, sir. Got here first. Putting it up now, okay. Yeah, so Grace, create by order, and then put a very low price and tell us exactly how much it is and the exact spelling of the character name to make sure we do sell it to the right person. There goes the Graces. I'm going to sell. I could sell for 130 billion, or what name did you say? Vok? Something? Gone at a Vokside. Up now for 122, okay. One, two, two, Vokside, right there. Confirm this is your order. Is this you? Is this your buy order? Yeah, that's you, is it? That's you. Okay, selling now. Poof, there you go. 1 grace delivered. Looks to be right. Well, bloody hope so. It wasn't there 2 minutes ago, so oh yeah, it's you. So there we go. When you sell your grace and you're having to transfer all the creds out, I will show you the place to do it. Courtesy information brought to you by the Department of Volpu. Oh no, I've got to log in and check email as well, haven't I? Okay, we'll do both. So, hit the grid, head for the Unicorn Hub. Once inside, turn into this room to the south and stand pretty much where this guy is. Then you can one side step, open GMI. Oop, on this line here. So one step to the side, open GMI and open email. So when you're withdrawing, the emails are right across. So it's loads faster than having to do it on top of Old Athen Hill or similar. Only 2 resellers there. Oh yeah, guaranteed, yeah. Run speed at 220. After you've been running around on a... Oh god, if you've been running around on a sub 50 character, my god, the difference. Right, I need to check whatever email it was on the Calgineer. Then we can end. Don't get me wrong, I resell some also, but I also do good things. Yeah, no, nothing wrong with it. It's a function of any economy in any game or in any society. Reselling is a thing. There it is. Buy at 5, sell at 7, you know. The reason it's a meme. Right, email. Oh wait. No, I need to open a bag. Open a bag, close a bag, click a beacon. I was there. Oh, my pets are gone. Well, of course they have. You're logged off. Mail terminal. Globe 1. Oh, cool. Globe 2. Thank you very big indeed. I suspect a Vulpu. So they go with those 2 on. Critical increase 20. 20 is more than 11. Vulpu hides. Much appreciated. Right, so there we go. Is anyone else streaming Anarchy online at the minute? Is it just me? Me and Rubicar live feed, so yeah. Anyway, we're back tomorrow, usual time, same place, for the Aliens event. So be here for that so you know where to go and what time and all the rest of it. So thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the resubs. Thank you for the follows. And I will see you all in the next one. Okay, folks. Bye for now.